Which writers and poets do you find yourselves returning to, and which new writers, if any, today do you find exciting?
When I was in high school, I discovered the work of John Updike, and I realized at his recent death that I'd read 38 of his books, and so he has been a powerful influence. There's some people who I don't have, we don't have a spirit in common, but their prose excites me, like William H. Gass, who doesn't know how to spin a plot at all, but he has absolutely gorgeous prose. I just met him again in February. John Irving is an old friend of mine, and we have, politically, theologically, we don't have very much in common, but he's been a wonderful mentor and friend to me. And that's, I guess that's common of friends anyway. They're often opposites attract. So those are three I can think of on the top of my head.
No poets, though.
Well, yeah, there's a number of Hopkins, Sylvia Plath, John Donne, George Herbert. All the metaphysical poets are really interesting to me. But I'm always leaving out people, so I'll stop.
I'm rather badly read, really. I haven't read that many books, because when I'm writing, I feel if I read another author, it's going to influence my work. Or was probably a deeper reason, which was a very good writer called J.G. Farrell. He's now dead. He was a great friend of mine. He wrote a book called Troubles, and another called The Siege of Cricket Poor. And he says, I never read contemporary fiction, because if the book I'm reading is a bad book, I feel like wasting my time. And if it's a good book, I'm just so eaten up with jealousy and envy. So I'm afraid there's an element of that. I do return to some classic writers quite a lot. I love Chekhov. I love this rather obscure Brazilian writer called Machado de Assis. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of him. He was a sort of mulatto Brazilian in the 19th century who wrote these very, very short, very, very cynical, very, very sort of disillusioned novels. And I just feel he's a sort of like-minded person from a completely different country in a completely different time. That doesn't reflect very well on me. There was a scene in one of his novels when the hero, sort of hero, so the rich man, has been taken along on a mule and led by, is it called a muleteer, you know, the man who's leading it, and the mule stumbles and he nearly falls over the precipice, and this peasant, this man, saves him, and he's so delighted that he thinks he must reward him. He gives him 5 cruzeiros, which is a huge sum of money, and he sees the man's face light up with absolute delight. And so as he's going away, he thinks, perhaps I could have got away with giving him 3. I think 1 would have pleased him well enough.